Alright, we're going to review some more hands. This one's going to be from ACRs. It's a $7 buy-in on-demand tournament. The blinds are 5 minutes in long. And in this particular tournament, top 5 pay. We all start with 1.5k chips. So yeah, let's review some of these. What happens there? What happened in this one? Let's see. Pretty good starting hand. Out of position, so I just limp it. Flush draw, and then I turn the nut low. Got bets, we call, of course, and then I think we just break out the river. Yeah, so it's a check fold position. Really, really good spot. Ooh, we got a really good hand in the actual tournament. Let's take a look at this one. Aces, this is one of those hands that I will isolate. We're 6 of 11. But I don't see any value in just limping this hand. We were going to raise it up. Not pot because we still want value. I think potting it just gets them to fold a lot. Not that I think they fold more than they should. Nina, stop that. But we got aces with the low and a high. That is a okay flop for us. Spades are out there. Ace 3 is a wheel, and it's going to be hard to get that to fold. Okay. So, I think we just fold here, given that our hand doesn't get any better, besides turning a 3, which might even win us only half a pot. So, it's sad, but we're just going to fold our aces here. I think it's the right play, considering that we don't really have any low potential. We just have aces for the high, and there's 2 spades, so it's just a fold. A sad fold, but the correct one, I believe. Back to folding. Okay, back to the reviews. Let me make this table a little bit smaller. It's so exciting when you see aces, and then it doesn't work out for us. Anyways. Where were we? Alright, this next hand. Let's see. Another decent hand. I'm going to limp this one. Ooh, flop a set of 3s. I just call. I guess just calling's fine. Because there are potential lows. Or, I mean, someone could have just flopped a low and they probably wouldn't fold to a repot anyways, the way these guys are playing. And there's a lot of scary turn cards. So I'd rather play a smaller pot than a big one. I think that was my reasoning. And the 4 comes on the river, and this guy, Jimmy jams for a pot size bet. I think folding is correct, and he did make the flush and a low. So that's an okay fold from us. Another ace deuce hand. I'm actually going to stop talking and focus on the tournaments and just let this reveal kind of run, so I can review it later if I want to, and I'll mention anything that I find interesting. Mina, no. No. Another ace deuce hand. This time we're in the cutoff. Flop a flush draw with top pair. I bet. I think it's pretty standard. Get two callers. Turn a straight draw. I think I check. And then I check and be sad. I wonder if there's any value in betting the turn. But I don't know. We'll have to think about that one later. Alright, let's look at this hand. Another decent hand. Suited, ace king jack. I don't mind going all in with this one. I think we made a straight, and we scooped the pot. Nice. let's look at this one. I think this one's an interesting hand. Limp. Our hand has one multi-way. Behind us, flop a flush draw. I bet my flush draw. I like this bet here. I like my bet here because it kind of punishes AC Deucey for hanging around without much of a high equity, and it also punishes anyone with the worst flush draw, and it might even get some pairs to fold. So I really like my bet here. We get one caller, we turn the nuts. Now I do bet a small amount, and I think my bet is justified too because I don't want him just hanging around with a low draw to where he could where we don't win the whole pot basically. Alright, so over here we flop a flush draw with a pretty good low and top pair, and we're going to bet it. Pretty sure this is a value bet. If he raises us, we're just going to have to go with it. Now I have a full house. I think we can start checking or betting. Both are fine. I think I'm going to bet because I don't want him to get a free low. If he has queens or aces, he's just going to win the pot. But I think I'm going to bet something like 675. I think that gives him odds to call with like a flush draw. He shoves it in, we call. If he has queens, we're sad. Queen 5, we have ace 5, we're good. Oh, and we improve to aces full instead of 5s full. That's a pretty good river. Back to lockdown poker mode. Doing pretty good over there. I like all my decisions. Okay, so yeah, I think my bet on the turn on this spot is just fine. Moving on. Alright, let's see what happens in this one. Pretty marginal hand under the big blind. So blind versus blind. Okay. Bets we call. We have 2 pair. And a backdoor low draw that isn't that great. And no flush draw. He bets, we raise. And he just pots it here basically. And I think folding is right. I'm not sure about a raise. But I think the raise is fine. We have top 2, and we want to punish all the draws, especially the flush draws and the low draws. Both the draws come in on the river, so I think my fold is fine and justified. Moving right along. Alright, let's see what happens in this hand. Alright, it's a pretty good hand. Lots of low cards and flush with a high potential. Alright, so we flop pair of 5s with a low draw. Not the nut low draw, but pretty good still. I think we made a straight. Just call. Alright, so here in the river, the board double pairs, which makes it pretty hard for this guy to have any kind of boats. Because he needs exactly like 7-4. I'm not putting him on 5-7 or 5-4 because I have a 5 blocker. And so I think I have the best hand. I'm just trying to make him fold like the same low as us, which I don't think he even had. But I don't think he's calling with much. So yeah, that's just fine. And he does fold, and we pick up the pot. Right along. I think that's the end of this. Alright, cool. Uh-oh. My dogs hear some other dogs barking. I'm going to mute this for a little bit while I play this one. Alright, this is actually the final table of this on-demand tournament. And top 5 pay, and we're 4th of 9, which is pretty good. I think this guy is the shortest stack, and everyone else is relatively close. I like our odds of cashing this tournament. I have won this before, and I came in second a few days ago. Hopefully, we can continue on the trend of winning, which would be very nice. Ooh. Aha! A knockout. Great. So we're 3 from the money now. Pretty good spot. Pretty marginal hand. We don't have the nut flush draw. With a pretty bad low, and I don't think I can call a 3x raise shove thing. Ugh. Take some grass out of my dog's mouth. Alright, anyways. Yep. Ooh, we fought a pretty good low draw over here. Board pairs. I think I'm going to put out a small bet here. Something small to make it look like I really want them to call. Just like this much. If they call with the deuce, we can always find a backup low in the river. And we win the hand with ace high. That's how you bluff in pot limit Omaha. Alright, cool. I like that hand. Oh, cool. We got something going on here. Not a great low. Also, not great high potential either. With this guy being the effective stack size, if I limp it like he shoves, I'm not going to call. So I think I'm just going to resist that by just open folding this hand. Now, if this was like a 3, I would call. I just don't have enough low or high potential. It's a very marginal hand, and I think that I'm going to stick with my strategy of not playing marginal hands and picking only the good ones to play with. Even though the blinds are pretty high. Okay, so this hand's a lot better. This is a really strong hand. It could be even our busto hand. This guy raised. I think I'm going to shove. Okay, so our hand has to be pretty good. We're doing very, very well. This is top tier hand. It would be sad to bust, but I think, well, we're not going to bust. We have this guy covered. Hopefully we bust this guy and we chip up. He has aces. We're going to find some low cards. That's not good for us. Oh, that's kind of good for us. No low card, please. Okay. We get lucky to chop the pot. He had aces. What time for aces, dude? Wow. I think we put that great. Okay, so here's another situation where I think I'm going to fold ace deuce. You look at this and it looks really good. But when facing a raise, you normally have a high hand, like this guy had earlier. And then when you have just a low hand, you're just asking for trouble, especially when you get in marginal situations on later streets. So it's better to get it in the pot with a hand that can have high and low potential. And this guy is all in. Cool. Might be closer to the money than I thought. Well, everyone has effectively like 10 big blinds, so 10 big blind average. 2 reasonable hands. Let's see who holds up. This guy makes a pair of 4s. I think he wins with just no, they chop it. Oh, because they play their ace highs. That's silly. Oh boy. Okay, so this is a hand that I can't fold. The question is, do I limp call or raise or pot? I have high potential and low potential. I think I'm just going to raise it and blaze it. Or should I limp? Well, it also does well multi-way. If this guy shoves, I'm going to call anyways. And I think that logic is sound. Now, if it goes something like shove, call, 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 or something like that, it gives me enough room to just fold this hand and make it into the money if like 3 guys are all in. So I think limping will give us a lot more options. So yeah, if this guy goes all in or this guy goes all in, we're gonna have to call. This is just fine. We have a really, really good post flop hand. We make a pair of queens with the backdoor straight. Our low will not count for this hand, so all in all, a pretty shit flop for us. We need to put a full house here. Yeah. We just have a queen, no flush draws, it's fine, we're just going to fold this one. I did just bust out of the tournament that I was trying to review, but that's okay, we're still going to review it to get better. I would love to cash this tournament. That would make like 2 cashes a day, and it would just be so nice to say that I cashed 2 tournaments in PLO8 in the same day. Alright, so I'm going to pull this off to the side, and we're going to review the Ignition tournament that I was playing. Should be okay. So we can zoom in a little bit. Yeah, that's close enough. Whatever. Okay, so let's fast forward to some hands. Uh-oh. Check out this hand. Ah, aces again, eh? Raise, as I should. Flop nut low draw with aces. Called, we're gonna get in by the river. I guess I just went with aces. Maybe I could have. No, I don't think betting would be fine. We're still losing any 2 pair. Calm down, Kato. Kato, chill. Alright, so this guy's all in over here. If he busts out, there will be 7 players remaining. We'll be closer to the bubble. And this guy has kings, so we gotta dodge some low cards. He gave me 2 pair, that's not good. Oh, 7 kings. Let me chop it up. I'm fine with that. He still has a big blind left. We're gonna keep our strategy. Oh man, we're 7th of 8th now. Am I gonna bubble 2 tournaments in the same day? Is that what's gonna happen? Yeah, I hope not. Yeah, so we have a nut low draw. I bet our nut low draw and miss. So what happens? I think I just lose. I have like 2 pair or something. Oh, 1 pair, no kicker. Yeah. So I think we chopped the low at the same low. Oh my goodness. Shorty is running it up. Alright, that's fine. Alright, I think we lose this spot over here. Let's take a look at this one. What a great hand. How do I lose? Maybe I could have potted the one in check, or maybe I should have raised this one instead, because I do have a high and a low hand with a nuttish flush draw. Oh, oof! I hate that. I hate the way that hand turned out. Maybe I could have just called. Okay, so this is a spot where I feel like we might be all in. I have a good low hand, 2 flush draws, let me see. We're so close in stack sizes that I have to play this hand, right? This hand does fine multi-way, so I will just limp it and call any aggression. This guy shows we call. Hope he doesn't have like aces or kings. But even against his hands, we're doing fine. Against ace deuce, we're a little bit of a dog, depending on his high cards. I call. All right. Hey, yeah, that's a really good hand. Mix of spades. Okay, flush, please. Threes. Oh, okay. We chop it. Sweet. Sweet. What happened there? Oh, okay, so I won the high with 2 pair, which is fortunate. Yeah, and then he shoves and I just fold. I don't know the way I played the hand. I think I should have raised my kings with the low draw pre-flop and tried to get some isolation going on. Fold my big blind, fold my small blind. Nothing. Big blind. Complete a small blind, fold. Oh yeah. Ooh, we got another all in. Both of them have like very similar hands. This guy's hand's slightly better with his jack. He made a pair of 4s. Is that gonna win? Oh shit. Huh. Wow. Oh, he made a straight. Okay. Well, yeah. That makes sense. Dicey hand. 2 away from the bubble. I'm 5th. This guy has less chips than us. This guy has less chips than us. I don't think limping's the right play. I think I'm just gonna fold it because I don't have any high equity. That's right. You can fold ace deuce in this game. I'm really short stacked, but so is everyone else. I don't know. That's marginal. Ooh. I guess it's fine with this guy being aggressive and trying to snipe all the rest of the players, which he should. He is the chip leader. He does have the room to make those choices. If this guy calls his raise, it's probably going to go all in. Post flop, which would be great. I would love. He's going to knock out and he just folds. Okay. That's cool. I'm glad he stole his blinds. Alright. Back to the reviews. I will drag that table over if anything fun happens. Big blind hand, small blind hand. This firm structure, I think I started with 1.5k chips. That's a $2 buy-in. And there's like 12-minute levels. So yeah, it's like a decent one. Oh, here we go, another all-in. This guy needs to. Oh, he has a set of 4s, and he has like an 8 low. Oh man, he won the whole thing. Awesome. Okay, so we are on the exact bubble again. Oh man, I don't know if my heart can take bubbling 2 tournaments in the same day. It will be very, very sad. I don't think I can call a raise. Hopefully we limp it and we see a flop. Maybe he'll fold. That'd be polite, right? Come on, man, be cool. Just fold. Give us a chance. Let us min cash. Let us min cash. It's not math. I'm not even asking to win the tournament right now. I just want to min cash. And after we min cash, and then I'll want to win the whole tournament. But that's okay. Sweet. And the blinds go up. Maybe he tanked just so the blinds would go up on my small blind. That's alright, buddy. We're not going to play this one. What do you got? I heart drugs. Well, you know anything fun happens over there. Keep right on rolling. It's a hand marginal. We're going to fold it. Especially to all this aggression. Alright. Let's play this hand. Seems like a marginal hand, and I just call. Flop with the jack. Back to a straight draw. I should bet the turn there. We check and I win. Just a pair. We got an all in. Alright, we're rooting for Adfio. who doesn't have much. Come on, Accio. Pull something out. Open-ended straight draw. Get there. We need a pair of threes. Yeah, they chop it up. Sad, sad, sad. I do have blinds to survive. Hopefully, Melaleuca will get knocked out. Uh-oh, he's all in. I don't see this guy folding very often. Okay, we're rooting for you, buddy. Alright, make some pairs. A hold. Good. Oh no, his straight draw. I think he busts. Yes! We're in the money! Let's go! Cash in another PLO8 tournament. Alright, we've locked up $15. Let's try to win 70. How about that? Seems like a better strategy than not winning $70. And the shortest stack. If he shoves, we're going to go with this hand, I guess. No? Yes? Do I wait or do I go with this one? If I hard draw bust, we'll be in a good spot. I mean, yes, we walk. Okay. Don't have to worry about that. Okay, so let's sweat this thing inside of my reviews. Seems like a lot more fun to do this than to study. Alright. Alright, alright. 2-4 with a king and a jack. This guy's big blind. I'm gonna fold it. What are you gonna do? I hard drugs. He gets in and busts. We're gonna win extra money. And he does fold. Okay. Yeah, so interesting. The two low guys are right next to each other. And they hand off fold. He folds as well. Cool. Ah, aces, eh? Aces. The ace birds. Alright, there's no point in limping this hand. Because we have like 4 big blinds left. We're going to put our chips in the middle, and hopefully they come back to us with interest. That would be nice. I feel like Adfio is going to call. But that's alright. I would love to double up, sir. Alright, hold aces. Hold aces. He just has a pair of 8s. We gotta dodge some 7s. Don't make a straight, please. Aces and queens are good. Yes? Chop? Oh, he made a low. Yikes. A shitty low, but that's okay. Alright. Well, we have more than I hard drugs, which really helps our chances of laddering up, which would be cool. That'd be out. Raise me hard. I'll play. Oh, he raises. Alright. Will he get it all in? Will we ladder up? Oh, this guy re-raises. I like that. That is some strength, buddy. You got a strong hand? Oh, wow. Wow, 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 wow. This is awesome. That is an ideal situation. Ooh, that's kind of loose from this guy. He has a really good hand and a low draw, and he has a low draw and has aces. Will he get the double knockout? Yes! Wow, we are in 3rd place now. Double ladder, no problem. Oh, man. How much money do we have locked up? We got some locked up, right? $28 locked up. Let's go. Do I go with this one? No, it's fine. That's a pretty bad hand. Alright. We're running on vapors, guys. But the double knockout. We'll have $28 locked up. Let's go. Alright. Hey, do we go with this hand? We got a pair? No low draw? I'll take a free. Give me another hand. Sorry, guys. I am tenacious. Okay, and we get rewarded with a much better hand. I'd rather go bust over this hand than random shitty hands. It's also cool because this guy limped, and it's probably going to go 3 ways, which will allow me to triple up, which is better than just doubling up. Not a bad flop. We've made ourselves a pair, and we have a gut shot to the straight. No low draws. Oh, we have 2 pair now. Let's make a boat and end this contest. Some lows got there, so I might be getting halved, which would kind of suck. Oh, we gotta dodge some diamonds, and we do. Let's go. Jipping it back up. Alright. I was happy about the little laddering thing that was going on, but I'd rather just win now. If that's all the same to you guys. Yeah. Ooh. It would be funny if one of these guys go bust. It would just be hilarious and just so wrong on their part. I mean, how do you not wait till I leave the tournament in spectacular fashion and just go at each other's throats? We got 4 big blinds with his hand. He's probably going to raise any 2. Is this better than a random hand? I'm pretty sure this is not better than a random hand. So I would take a random hand in my small blind. That is much better than a random hand. We have our ace, we have our deuce. Let's do the same old rope-a-dope thing again. And I would prefer to scoop it this time, please. None of that half potting stuff. I want the whole thing. He has better high than us. Oh boy, we gotta find some low cards. Low card. Full house? But he has a better full house. We're out of this thing. Alright, that was fun. We finished in 3rd place. $28 locked up. We were in for 7. Pretty cool. And that tournament didn't even last that long. An hour and 30 minutes. That is a good that's a decent hourly rate. I enjoy those on-demand tournaments. I think the turbo-ness of it is really, really fun. And I don't have to stick around all day. So that was cool. Anyways, let's finish reviewing this and we'll call it a day. I don't think I'm going to play any more tournaments today. Let me see. I bust out of the $2 tournaments that I bought in for. But I keep doing really well on these higher buy-in ones, so that's cool. Now the one that I haven't been able to cash yet is a $10 1K guaranteed. I think I get walked over here. No? How do I win this hand? Oh, 2 pair. Okay. That will win me the hand. Okay. Moving on. Small blind. Small blind, big blind. This hand looks like we can look at it. This is actually one of the $2 tournaments I was talking about on Ignition. There was no guarantee, it was just a random one that ran. I did bust out of the 1K $10 guaranteed. I was in for, well, I was in with a ticket. So I was in for technically $0, but I won the ticket playing a $2 tournament. And we pick up that pot. I like it. What happens? And looks promising, but it's a pretty marginal hand. I think long-term folding this is going to be better pre-flop than just limping along. Especially with the blinds being so big, I would prefer to just fold that hand pre-flop. Rather than having to check fold a lot of flops. Even the ones that we hit, it's kind of danger. Ooh, great hand. Hopefully we isolate. Yes, this is what I want to see. Alright, so our queens are very, very strong in this situation. We do flop a low, and we have an excellent high. We have, like, the best pair, more than likely. He calls us. 1 chip. And he just had a pair of 10s. Look at that. That's why you isolate Jack 10. Someone could have had, like an ace 4. I doubt ace 4 would fold. Or an ace 5. Maybe we just scare people off of half the pot. So that's a little bit of an edge that I think you have when you have a big pocket pair. With a low draw is that your hand is good enough to isolate. This hand would have been fine to isolate or play multi-way, but I think it's better to play it in an isolated pot because it gives your single pair a lot more equity. Alright, blind to 400, I'm looking at like 11, 12 big blinds. And now I have a little bit less. We get hit by the blinds. Where am I? I'm over here now. Did anything cool happen? Cool hand. We flop with the low draw and we bet and everyone folds. Okay. We bet with just ace high. What a bluff. What a bluff. Moving right along. I think we're coming close to my bust out hand. which I think is unavoidable. Oh yeah, another big blind special. Oh, gross. Okay, so this spot, I don't have a flush draw. I just have trips, um, and backdoor low draw potential. He bet pot. So is there a chance that he's ever doing this with spades? I think so, but more than likely not, because he is out of position. He has a 10 most of the time, but if he has a 10, it comes down to what are his other cards. Like, does he have a flush draw to go with the 10s, or does he have like ace jack? Does he only bet out with like a 10 king, 10 ace? No, I think he would bet out with a lot of 10s with worse kickers than us. And even if he had a better kicker, we have plenty of outs to make a full house. So yeah, I think folding here would just be abysmally bad. I don't know. I'll have to rethink that sometime. Okay, so I do just call. I don't see any value in shoving because or maybe there is some value in just shoving because if he does have a flush draw, maybe he'll think about folding it. But I think he would call most times because I don't have that much chips left. Now the 4 comes. I think it is actually a really good card for us because if he was just bluffing with his flush, right? So if he bet with just a flush draw and like a 4, and he just made trips, he's definitely not folding it now, and he's gonna get in anyways. And also it's not a spade, so his spade draws, if that's all he had, would have missed. And I could still be ahead with just 10 queen, right? And the ace comes. Unfortunately, he does have the 10 ace. So I think we played the hand well. He didn't have any backups, right? So he didn't have any spades, and he didn't really have any low draws. So the 4 maybe might have been a bad card for us because it didn't allow us to get any low draws. But at the same time, we had 2,000 left. It was going in there. The decision was made when I flatted his 2K bet. And with 10 big blinds left, this can be a huge mistake, even if it is. So I like the way I played this hand, even though we busted out. Alright. And that'll do it for us, guys. Hopefully y'all learned something, but more importantly, I hope I learned something. Alright. We're out of here. Peace.